Hello techies, I'm Divya here. On behalf of CyberBrainer, don't you think the world of tech is evolving faster than ever? Now is the perfect time to dive in and build the skills that will take you places. With CyberBrainer, we are putting you in the driver's seat of your own future. We at CyberBrainer don't just teach your interest. We believe that knowledge is power, but it's applied knowledge that truly sets you apart. Whether you're diving into data science, mastering artificial intelligence, or exploring the world of cybersecurity, our courses are designed to give you the skills that matter. So let's jump into the session and make the future yours today. Thank you.
Today, I'm going to show you mainly about device assurance and device integration. But before that, can you see here the message? Whenever you are managing Okta, if there is any stuff which is affecting entire Okta base, you will get it here. Always notice whenever you log in into Okta, whenever you start your day, and if you see something like this, generally it won't be here, but if you see this, it means there is something wrong and you have to check whatever the link is there and determine whether it is applicable to you or not. And there is one another thing called status site. Can you see here that bottom status site? Here they will show you your cell, which is Okta cell US. This is the status site. I will open it a new tab, which is status Okta. You see here, service is degraded. What is degraded? Single site. If I click on this, what is the issue? Office 365 hydration issue. That is the link that I have given it here. Here they will share you entire stuff. Like what is start time, what last, when it was updated, impacted cells. You see whether you are affected or not. Okta cell, that means we are affected. But we are not doing this as of now in our Office 365 hydration. So. And here they will show you update. I will explain you what is this. I saw this today and I thought I can cover this one as well, apart from what I am teaching you. It would be good to know because many of places they will be using some of Office 365. At that time, Okta plays an important role and you should know about the federation. First, let me take you what is this federation is, and then I will explain you what the issue is which is impacting. Integration. Here you can put your tenant name. I am putting, let's say, here there are two options to configure. Secure web authentication, wherein you have different options like user can set username, password or admin or anything. But I don't. What is the sorry? What is the in this instance? What would be the best option? Like if I am doing an account, would it be administrator sets password? No, it is this US Federation. It is just, I am showing like this one is there, but this actually doesn't secure anything. It will just put a kind of bookmark to your Okta. I would try to, avoid this wherever it is possible. But still, if you have to, no, that's fine. No, I get to. I understand the federation, but I was just saying, like, as far as bookmarking it to the web, to the page, which one would be the best one to use? You don't want your user to set the username and password, right? I would say that administrator sets username and password. That you can put some random password for everyone. And or maybe administrator sets username password is the same as user's Okta password. But the best would be administrator sets username and password. You have some control. Now this is View as Federation. They will give the setup instructions as well. If you have any test tenant for Office 365, you have to follow this process. And there these are two options. I want to configure using PowerShell. Let Okta configure. Best would be let Okta configure. Here you will have to put admin username and password for your tenant. And there are two things OctaMFA for Azure AD and this one. Authenticate with Microsoft Office 365. You should be admin into Microsoft Office 365. And here you have to put the username, password and relist it. And if you choose this one, then you just have to put relist it. But the main thing is, once you do this, what will happen is all your Windows authentication is going through Azure AD. If it is going through Azure AD, we are talking a scenario wherein you don't have Active Directory with you. You just have Microsoft 365, which includes Azure AD as well. In that scenario, all the laptops will be managed via Intune and you will be logging through your Azure AD username and passwords. What this one do if you do UAS Federation with Okta that users can log in via the Okta password to their Windows laptop. I remember you telling me that you can set it up that they can log in with their Okta password. That is the reason we set this up. Otherwise, there is no use. If you have Active Directory, then we can set it up directly itself here and you can do the stuff. I am already in a process to build a kind of lab for AD. Maybe then I will be able to show you like how it is done. But till the time at least you have two scenarios. One maybe, just let me write it down. It is clear for you. One is you have AD. In that case, use AD as source and import users to Okta. You do not have AD, but have Office 360 Fed. Then you enable View as Fed that Windows user can log into laptop via Okta. Third case, you don't have AD Office 365 into bracket anti Microsoft. Let's say they don't have anything for Microsoft. In that case, use it shuff as a source. Or Gmail as a source, if you have that. But the best would be HR. Right now, in my environment, we don't have AD, but we are going to use Google as the source. I would suggest, if you are using Google as a source, check if budgeting is there. Ask them to use any HR tool. If you have, or check the possibility if your HR tool can be source for Okta. Check that one. Otherwise, it's still. You can use Gmail, but then HR will have to update the data in Gmail. In that case, or you will have to set it up in that way that HR data flows automatically into Gmail. The main thing is automation for leavers and joiners. This is the biggest task for any IT as of today. If you do this, then your life is easy. That user is joining in HR knows who user is joining. They will fill the details. As soon as they fill the details, data flows into Okta, user is created. Applications are assigned based on groups and attributes. User is ready from table. You don't have to, manually go and view the accesses. The more you do the automation, more will be it will be value add for company you are working. That is the reason they have said, like right now it's not working properly. And they have said to do this, just do re-authentication. That's it. And here, if you sign in as an administrator, then you will get specific to your organization. Here you will be able to see all the service degradation. Got it. That makes sense. And they have made this one also. Any vulnerability comes, they are saying it. All the compliance related stuffs they have here. Please do like, share and subscribe to our channel.